So thank you for sharing that, Goda. That is actually very fortuitous you had mentioned that. Let's get some intel on what Ghastly Goodies is going to be all about. Or parkour. Yeah, that sounds good. It's good stuff. But what's up, Jet? Didn't notice me. Good to see you, Will. Will's like, notice me, senpai. Will, what if I notice you too much and you get flustered and you have like an anime blush? Like, huh? Senpai noticed me too good. Always good to see you, Will. Had to pick up a cat. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, you had to like go and like drive and pick up the kitty cat somewhere. It's a 4-hour round trip. That's a long drive. However, if it resulted by the end of the addition of a kitty cat for somebody, then hopefully it was time well spent. But yeah, that sounds like a lot of work, but hopefully it was very well worth it, because contributing to more people getting a furry friend sounds very sweet and very nice. By the way, it's Halloween, and that means candy. Play as Pete or Sarah and try to avoid the tricks as you gather some treats. And there we go. There's the credits, and we're good to go. So, Ghastly Goodies, let's see what it's all about. Is this still Mario? Yes. Just extremely modded. And made not by Nintendo. And not on a Nintendo platform. And a little bit more bloody. But otherwise, yes. Do I just jump over? No, I cannot jump. Do I press use? Oh, that's what I do. So this is going to launch the title, or the executable, that is. I need to recapture a separate window, so bear with me. Oh, it's making noises. So, uno momento. I'm going to actually see if this is a widescreen game or if this is a 4:3 ratio game, standard definition. Also, Mallory, good to see you. Vaporwave aesthetics, that is kind of the point, actually. That is kind of the design. Because... Here we go, Ghastly Goodies. Yeah, it's definitely going for a sort of post-ironic retro aesthetic that is not far away from what Vaporwave and like retro wave and synthwave aesthetics do. It's kind of like a post-nostalgia commentary, sort of nostalgia depression commentary. Because I like Vaporwave stuff. I like the music. I like the aesthetic. So that's kind of what they're going for, actually. So this is a demo. This is again part of the Haunted PS1 collection. The Haunted PS1 Demo Discs, they're just a collection of demos, but in a really cool package. So the demo kind of hub area is one thing that one developer made, but each individual game is made by separate teams. This is one called Ghastly Goodies. Let's see what it's all about. I like the 80s. I like retro shit. Absolutely. Absolutely. We're late for the party, man. No, it said we're trying to get Halloween candy, Halloween treats. With your name, Lollipop. That's a cool name. Trick or treat from here. I have an aunt named Sarah, and she's really fucking cool. Don't do anything stupid. I like the font and the colors they use. So we're a little dragon friend. I like how it's doing the PS1 texture warping. That kind of happens. So very much gunning for my kind of crowd, right? The early 3D graphics nostalgia. PS1 and 64 shit right there. I love it. Hence why it's called the Haunted PS1 Demo Disc. Because that's what demo discs were back in the PS1 era. So this is almost like a Spyro. Oh my god. It's even got tank controls. It's like a Spyro Croc kind of thing. So either we are a child in a very convincing dragon outfit, and I think I see a neck in there. So yes, that's exactly it. I was thinking maybe we were an actual dragon. A dragon child. So I can't go back, of course. I don't see a jump button. But yes, they're tank controls, by the way, which is kind of fun. The candies. I just love the look, man. Look at the graphics, look at the presentation. This is great. Got shinies. Let's see what the shiny is. Trick or treat. Even if it's open, it's boarded up. All right. I like the exclamation point vibrating aggressively. They just left the kids, yes, in front of a sad, dilapidated, ruined area. It's raining right now. I don't even see a baggie with which to carry his treats. Maybe he just eats them instantly. Also, Banjo-Kazooie inspired music. I kind of love it. Alright, that window's illuminated. Do I go left or right? Let's actually follow this. Also, fixed camera perspective. We have some Spyro, we have some Croc, we have some Resident Evil with fixed camera. A little bit of everything. After that much candy, you're not climbing over. Okay. Gotta get rid of the chains. We either need bolt cutters or we need a key. Or a blowtorch. Also, I cannot go off the path. Looks like Spyro wings, yeah. Although they're like maybe made out of wood or something. It's definitely a costume. Go get your own candy as the parents irresponsibly drive off. This is just how it was in the 80s and 90s, man. Parents just abandoned their children to go trick-or-treating. It was a very normal thing. Nowadays, not so much. It's like, hey, it's dangerous out there. But back then, parents just didn't give a fuck, man. Parents would be like, just try not to get murdered, and if you do, then, well, you fucking deserved it. Set of suspiciously similar rocks, you say. You say that it's interesting? I don't know, man. They might just be rocks. It's not that deep, fam. Not that deep. Like how aggressive the exclamation point is. It really wants to get your attention. Like, look at this! Interesting. What's up, Zell? Rudy Tooty, point and shooty. Well, there's not a lot of point and shooty yet, but it is Rudy Tooty for sure. We'll probably have some point and shooty later on, though. We definitely had some with the first set of games in this collection. Of course, I haven't streamed the... Oops. I thought there was a shiny. I haven't streamed anything from this game, from this collection, in like a few months. Probably not since, probably January, actually. It's been a minute. And those were more the holiday-themed ones. Weren't as overprotective, yeah. Although in this case, I would say it's... You know, abandoning a child in a rainy, sullen neighborhood maybe would be the opposite. You know, it's like they swung toward the other direction. Ran out of budget after 3 rocks. Not all of them are real. Oh, look at that. So some of those rocks are fake. Well, maybe at some point we'll unlock the ability to jump or something, and I'll be able to explore them. What? All these rocks. I'm dead. A child drowned today. Irresponsible parents arrested. So I wonder if it's a matter of just, like, trial and error? It might be trial and error. Or were the rocks we saw earlier a sign? I guess we'll have to find out. Zell said, playing some Silent Hill. Very nice, bud. We're talking the original? Or did you go back and try it for 1 or 2, or for 2 or 3? Because I know 2 is everyone's favorite. I'm looking to see if... I saw like shadow on this one for a second. Okay. It was not relevant. But yeah, I know everybody loves Silent Hill 2 is saying the best one, but I played through 1 last year. It's a very good game, but that game's fucking hard, man. It's a really hard game, and it is... Oh, there we go. I lucked it out. It is very easy to miss extremely important details that lead you into getting the bad ending. Like, that's a tough game. And the loop of the combat's really hard because if you've never played Silent Hill 1, this is probably not a spoiler, but I guess I will give a slight warning here that what I'm about to say for Silent Hill 1 is not really a spoiler, but it does give you a hint as what's to come gameplay-wise, is that, like, after a certain point in the game, the monsters become so numerous and so overpowered and so fast, you have to, like, know how to run away very, very effectively. and if you don't, you're gonna get eviscerated. And those two competing pressures make it extremely hard to explore in that game. And because of my inability, when I played it, my inability to explore and run away and deal with the masses effectively, I like powered through a certain area too quickly and missed some crucial things and got locked into the bad ending without knowing what I was doing. So it's a tough game. It's very unforgiving, but it's a good fucking game. I need glasses? Is it because I need to look more nerdy, or is it because I missed something in the game? Because yeah, for the rocks, I couldn't tell if there was something obvious. Babies could... Oh my god. Really, Lollipop? Oh my god. Childhood trauma? Yeah. Don't do that shit again. Agreed. Don't do that shit again. Exactly. Buried the bolt cutters. I joked earlier saying bolt cutters, and here we are. Instead of who owned them. Hope you don't need them. I could very much use them myself. Vampire survivors getting fucking accosted by too many goddamn bad guys. Yeah, it was. It's a good game, but it's a hard fucking game. And Silent Hill is like, Silent Hill 1 is so good at what it does, but just the density of monsters is shocking in like the last parts of the game. And the point, I mean, that's the whole point of survival horror games. The survival aspect means, yeah, you do kind of have to like learn how to survive when you need to have a mix of running away but also exploring, and because you can't fight everything because that's again survival horror, so you have to kind of find a way to strike that balance, and I'm not good enough at that, so as a result I got fucked. But it's a good ass game though. It's really fucking good. Oh, it's Silent. Oh, Armored Core Silent Line. I see. Yeah, you're right. I saw the word silent and then 4 letters, so my brain auto-completed. Yeah, you're right, Zell. Yeah. So yeah, when I know you said with Armored Core Silent Line, yeah, the other day you were saying you want to try it out and that the game is still very hard. Yes. Yes, I will take the shovel, by the way. We will definitely need this. So yeah, I see what you're saying, Zell. You're right. I done fucked up. Craziest pigeon trainer. I will dig it up. I will definitely dig up this dead body. Then it just says bird noises. And then local child gets arrested for literally digging up graves. Literally digging up dead people and looting corpses. Talented chef died from food poisoning. Well, I guess he wasn't talented enough then, or was talented in the wrong ways. And not with regards to food preparation safety. Yeah, the bed salesman, therefore sweet dreams. Very good. I guess I'm just not finding anything interesting because we're digging up their bodies and finding nothing. But anyway, yeah, but so no, apologies for the Silent Hill goof. But yeah, for Silent Line, is it about what you remembered where the game overs are kind of unforgiving? Because I know you said that it's easy to get locked in into like a game over situation if you're not careful. Like some missions you can fail a couple times and it's no problem. Others you fail once and you're donezo. Yeah. Artists who should have gave up on their dreams sooner. Oh boy. Here's Timothy. Tomothy? World's slowest mailman. Mine hasn't arrived, by the way. Okay, very good. Oh, whoops, I didn't actually dig it up. I'm gonna dig up every corpse I come across, man. No one is safe. The world's second best bike thief, they're gonna have the bolt cutters. And there they are. Dirt-covered pair of bolt cutters. They're mine now, motherfucker. So that means whoever used or needed those bolt cutters is left unburied, because they said that he buried the bolt cutters instead of the person who used them or had them. Also, I'm not sure why the music picked up, but we have what we need, so let's get the fuck out of Dodge, man. We're just trespassing, wandering into property unsupervised. We are a child. We are a minor. Oh, hello. That looks like a problem. Is this big friend? Hold on, I'm actually gonna get close to the friend. That's probably why the music picked up. Hello, friend. Can we talk? I don't see the friend, so I guess we'll deal with that later on, I suppose. But anyway, yeah, this is all to say that we've only committed a few very egregious crimes, and we haven't even gotten to the Halloween party. Oh, the friend is gone. Okay, well, that means it's probably fine, and we're never gonna see them again. They're definitely not gonna haunt us again. Oh, I spoke too soon. Uh-oh. Now we gotta go fast. Was he chasing me the whole time and I was just too incompetent to notice? Either I lucked out and I was just like a buffoon, I was just bumbling my way through successes, or it was not set to begin the pursuit until after we got the ball rolling. Regardless, all I know is we just grave looted a lot of things and are about to break and enter using stolen bolt cutters. All while being chased by Mega Satan and dressed as Walmart Great Value Spyro the Dragon. I will use the bolt cutters. Oh, I thought there was gonna be like a cutscene or something. I wasn't paying attention. I like horror games. I do like horror games, yes. I absolutely do. Because even though I got my ass kicked by Silent Hill, I did beat it, and I did enjoy it. So it was an enjoyable ass kicking. And I love Eternal Darkness. I want to go back and play through the Resident Evil games at some point, because I've only played through 4. Never played 1, 2, or 3. So yeah, there's a lot of horror games I enjoy, and many more I wish to play. I was thinking the same thing, Rossi. I was wondering if it was a Freddy Krueger reference. The idea of Freddy saying sweet dreams and being like a bed salesman. I think you're right. I think it's not just a coincidence. So you did make it past. Okay, that's good. But after that, you were done. You were like, all right, I gotta take a breather. Actually, Will, I can refund you unless you have an image that you would like to toss my way. You're welcome to it, my friend. I'm gonna get the candy along the way. I can wait because he doesn't have the grabbies going after me, so I can get the candies. Okay, we got a fucking Satan portal. That's pretty cool. Gotta get the candies first. It's a proper collectathon and such. Let's enter the Satan portal. Offer a delicious sacrifice to appease the Dark Lord. Are these candies or the souls of the innocent? I'm getting them confused. I will give you the candies. The window to the basement. There's more candy inside. What's the worst that could happen? I will hedge my bets. 4 is so good. I mean, it's a fucking masterpiece. And I'm talking the original 4. The remake of 4 looks amazing too. So, a game that didn't need to be remade. 4, that is. Resident Evil 4. And yet the remake is amazing. Like a 10 out of 10 game. So, it's fucking crazy, right? There's some free ones that are on Steam. Ooh. I'm definitely down for suggestions, Zell. Yeah, hit me with the recommendations if you got them. Let's see. I'll go full screen. Actually, what are the controls? What? Uh-oh, did it quit out? Oh, that's embarrassing. Okay, in that case, I'm gonna speed run. I'm gonna speed run back to where we were. I'm not sure what I did. I thought I said look at the controls, but apparently it exited out. Gunplay was a little bit more satisfying in the original. That's a little bit surprising. I assumed it'd be more satisfying in the remake, but the original nailed it really fucking well. Gotta get myself a pair of bolt cutters, man. I'm embarrassed that I somehow exited. But I'll have to double check to see how I accidentally did that. Coachella's this year? Yeah, it's coming up pretty soon, isn't it? I think I've seen the lineup. I'm trying to remember who were like the headliners. They were artists I'm not terribly familiar with myself, but they were names I recognized. First one, yeah, that makes sense. I would want to start with the original. I think you're right, though. I think you're right, Thunder. I think Coachella... I can't remember if it happened last year, but certainly 2020 and 2021, it did not happen. Oh, it's like super recent then. Oh! I misunderstood. Yeah, these are separate things, so I said main menu. Yeah, I wanted to look at the controls. Turn left, turn right. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so yeah, that was my bad. So I got a speed run then. I'm gonna speed run to the end. Or not to the end, but to get caught up to where we were. And now that I know the secrets, it will not take long. So my apologies for my dumbass misreading what the menu was. The way I thought it was, is I thought, since it was volume, and then the actual control, I thought it was like, I wasn't reading what the words were. I saw the words on the right-hand side. So I saw full screen controls and how to play. So I thought, I wasn't like paying attention to what was on the left-hand side. So I misunderstood the assignment, so to speak. So let's get these first. So I done goofed. Yeah, Blackpink. Oh, Frank Ocean, that's cool. Calvin Harris. No, I'll confess, I don't know who Calvin Harris is. I know the name Frank Ocean, but I don't know any songs. Time to complete. Oh, that's not bad at all, yeah. So, 1 hour for the first one, 4 hours for... Yeah, that's not bad at all, honestly. That's pretty reasonable. Can you put GIFs? Yeah, absolutely. Any image format that is... heck. Any format that is supported by OBS, and that ought to include animated GIFs. It should be fine. Because the way I see it is that it does not cover the game screen, therefore anything is... Well, anything TOS compliant is up for consideration. It's fair game. Let's get all the candies. Oh, forgot a candy. It's got to be 100% run, obviously. And I get the shovel. Whoops. And I get the candies. Gonna ignore all the other shinies and just get the good shit. Because once again, this is a speed run, as we've established. The goodest girl we knew. Oh, that one makes me a little sad. So I think I missed that one earlier because we found the big one over here. Oh, this is the second to last one then. Dr. Man Sr., the best door-to-door snake wrangler who wrangled snakes door to door. It's not a common thing, but yes. Yes, that is a valuable skill. Here's the bike thief. So I'll take the bolt cutters. Also, Whale's got the image. Hell yeah. Give me 1 sec. Where's my webcam thingy? Where's my webcam condom? Here it is. So that's not it. Oh god, it moved. All right, because I had... Right. So that's not the right image, obviously. And it also had moved, because I moved the webcam not too long ago, so I gotta slide this up. There we go. Well, that's the right image, right? That's obviously the placeholder. I love that image, by the way. One of my favorite images on the internet. Here, I got you. Whale, let me save this one. That is a good image, Whale. Holy shit. Whale, you're a goddamn genius. I don't say it often enough, but I'm gonna say it now. You're a goddamn genius. Let's make sure this works. But it ought to. Oh, yeah, it works. Okay, it loops a little funny. Is there anything I can do about that? I think that'll have to work. That'll just have to do. It's not perfect. It loops a little silly, but it will work. Yeah, Blondie. Dude, I was very impressed when I saw Blondie on the bill, because that's a pretty older band. Heart of Glass, what are their other big hits? But like, yeah, really cool band, like really cool 80s band. That is, well, hold on, that's assuming that it's the 80s band that I think it is. If it's the Blondie, I think it is. And of course, Gorillaz, I mean, they're kind of an older band too. They were huge when I was in high school. And I'm in my 30s now, so that's the older crowd. But yeah, Gorillaz are, for my money, they're timeless. Blink 182. I'm glad you liked him. You said they were kind of edgy. They were edgy. I'm kind of curious what you meant by edgy. Like if they were, I mean, again, that's another band that was huge when I was in high school, so they're a little bit older. But I'm surprised they were edgelording. Oh, I'm sorry, Will. Yeah, dude, Will, if you ever get another opportunity, I'm sure you've heard it a bajillion times, maybe even from me, but Charles Martinet is an extraordinary human being, and he is 100% worth meeting because he is super fan-friendly. Just a delightful and wonderful human being. Just a complete joy. An absolute joy to be around. So if you get another opportunity to meet him, I could not recommend it enough. And he goes to a lot of conventions, so you absolutely will have more opportunities. He's a busy lad. He's a busy lad and a good lad at that. Okay, and got all the candies right. So we're back to where we were. I'm gonna not fuck up this time. Probably. I shouldn't overpromise, but I'm probably not gonna fuck up this time. What's the worst that could happen? We go back in. It was either that or fuck you, Baltimore. That's right. A band member was asking whether Mark Hoppus was hydrated. Because your mom, oh my god. Yeah, that's a little goofy. That's a little goofy. Feel Good Incorporated. Yeah, it's a good ass song. That album is really good. What's the other huge radio hit that was on that album where they did a music video? Dare, I think. Absolute banger. Late 90s, early 2000s, yeah. Yeah, Blink went into All the Small Things, I Miss You, holy shit, yeah, they were huge. They really were. That's so cool. Can I interact with the TV? I cannot. Alright, so we have a portal, I have a door, there's this thing, does this go somewhere? Got candies. Okay, we have lots of options as far as things to check out. Actually, I thought this was like a portal. Instead, I think it's just a blob of stuff. What the substance is, under the glow of the yellow light. They're doing the Banjo-Kazooie thing, where certain letters are highlighted. A door with no knob. Alright. Let's keep looking around. A locked door, doing what it does best. Yeah, the visuals remind me of Spyro. It also reminds me of games I saw commercials for as a kid. For the PS1, because I didn't have a PlayStation. I had an N64, so I never really played any PlayStation games. But back in the day, I would see commercials for games like Spyro or 40 Winks or Crash Bandicoot, and like they looked really cool, but they were games I never played, so they for years were in my brain as far away things that I never truly got to experience, so they're very nebulous in my brain. Also, Master Train, what's up, bud? Good to see you, Master Train. Costume Quest, yeah, I could see that too. It's a puzzle. That's right, I got some more Haunted PS1 times. The commercial for Glover, I do, and I loved it. And then I bought the game, or actually I got it for Christmas, and ooh, that's a hard-ass game, man. It's not, well, I don't think it's bad, but it's a hard fucking game to play, man. It's just not very player-friendly. Purple Light is no dice for this one as well. Let's keep looking. BRB, let me just steal some bottles of wine as an underage child. Almost 50-year-olds, yeah. I see what you're saying by edgy, yeah, like, just edgy insofar as the kind of energy you wouldn't expect from, like, maybe somebody from their 20s, but maybe not approaching their 50s. Because, yeah, Tom DeLonge and Pete Wentz and... Oh, and who's the drummer? He's, like, a really cool drummer. Yeah, they're probably at least in their 40s, maybe approaching 50s. Home of challenge pissing. Members of Blink-182. Yeah, I mean, they used to be like the prototypical young pop punk band, but now they're getting up there. Yeah, Travis, not Travis Scott. I can't remember the other guy's name. He once was Fall Out Boy. Oh shit, you're right. You're right. Yeah, I got fucked up. Yeah, I can't remember. Travis Barker. There we go. Yeah, Travis Barker. I'm showing my age. Although these were, I was never really in. I'll confess, I was actually never really into Blink-182 or Fall Out Boy. So in my brain, I do get them mixed up a little bit. So we still not are sure what the substance is. We don't have a jump button. All we know is that this door is open and here's a gap I cannot traverse, and the game does not let me fall. But no, I bet they put on a good show, especially because I know there was a bit of a falling out with the singer, or I guess the guitarist, or maybe same difference. But I understand there was like a reunion of sorts with this performance. I see several buttons. Oh, I wonder if I did it the wrong order. A black button. I'm just gonna press every button I happen upon and suffer the consequences. Also, is it wine? Is that what's on the ground? And it's not blood, but it's wine, and we can get drunk extremely like against the better judgment. Ill-advised child drinking. We'll never know what it is. Probably something behind this hatch. So we need to press the buttons in a certain order, most likely. There was yellow light, then there was green light, then there was purple. So if I do yellow, no creepy laugh, green. Got a creepy laugh that time. All right, so let's do yellow. No creepy laugh, maybe purple. And then green? Or maybe it was... or something. There's the key. It might unlock something, or maybe it doesn't. I bet it does. I bet it does. Travis Barker is married. Oh, I did not know that. Did not know that. Heard about the reunion. That's right. That's right. Yeah. Final Fantasy 14 sounds good. Zell, thanks for popping in, bud. Appreciate you, buddy. Thanks for joining in, homie. Forgot why they broke up. Yeah, I think their singer slash guitarist kind of went off the deep end a little bit and wanted to do his own thing for a bit. Yeah, I think that's what it was. I think the other two were still just kind of doing their own thing. What's up, Farsight? Unlocks the ghost booty. Formidable asks, what kind of music do I like? I'm kind of all over the place. Somebody mentioned Vaporwave earlier. I've been really enjoying a lot of Vaporwave and Future Funk lately. I'm always vibing out to weird European progressive rock bands like Porcupine Tree and Riverside, and for a long time I was like really into Dream Theater, so like that kind of scene of bands I've been really into. Steven Wilson's solo stuff is fantastic. I've also been weirdly into some 80s bands. For instance, Tears for Fears just put out a new album, and I've recently been like going full tilt like into their deep cuts, like not just the radio hits, but like the deeper cuts from some of their other albums, and really digesting their music and really enjoying myself there. Been listening to some Rush lately. Always down for Genesis, always down for Yes, Rush. Peter Gabriel's solo stuff's been really cool lately. Or not just lately, but just forever. Also like this Reflection. In fact, that's really nice. So I'm kind of all over the place. I listen to a lot of hip hop. I've been getting more into some more like kind of indie hip hop artists I've been following for a bit, but Gracie and I have been watching Dave on Hulu. It's a show about that is made by and is kind of lampooning Lil Dicky, and I've been going back and listening to some of his music, and his music is like funny, but it's also very good. So it's not just like a meme, but it's also like very, for my money, very good hip hop, so far as I can tell. So yeah, I'm just all over the place. It's kind of hard to pin down my musical taste lately, but went back and listened to some Nirvana not too long ago. That shit still slaps, honestly. Still love it. Oh, another key. Oh, it's a doorknob. Fantastic. Yeah, Tom DeLonge. Yeah, there was a family thing. I also heard that he was like weirdly into aliens. I don't know. I just know that there's some drama and people wanted to focus on other things. Depeche Mode. I didn't know that there was a new Depeche Mode album, but I ought to look into it. What about Paramore? You know, full disclosure, I for a long time was never really into Paramore. Oh, he ripped my head off and now I'm bleeding and now I'm dead. All right, so good to know I'm not safe when I'm in menus. Also, that was shockingly violent. Got my head fucking ripped off. But no, I was never a huge Paramore guy for a long time until I heard Hard Times, I think is the name of the single from a couple years ago. And I was like, holy shit, this is Paramore? It was not at all what I'd expected, but I loved it. I loved that song and I was super impressed. I listened to the rest of the album and the rest of the album was kind of hit or miss for me, but that single was incredible. Loved that single. So Paramore was not really my thing, and they're still generally not really my thing, but they are more my thing than they ever have been, because that song is really, really, really cool. And oddly enough, same thing with Taylor Swift. For the longest time, I will take the knob, and I will leave this time. Same thing with Taylor Swift. I'm really, really hit or miss with her music, and I'm usually miss, but Antihero is a song that I really, really like. It's a single from her, or like the big, single music video song from her most recent album. And I love it. I think that's an awesome song. And then I got excited and I listened to the rest of the album, and the rest of the album didn't really do it for me, but that song is incredible. I love that song. And it's tricky too, because Taylor Swift is such a popular artist. Also, I'm gonna take off the webcam cover. It's been more than 5 minutes. But she's such a popular and successful artist, and she's a very good artist. She's extremely good at the music she makes. She's a good singer, a very good entertainer, and she can do anything. She's so popular, she's so successful. She doesn't need necessarily to, make a bunch of more top 10 or top 1 singles anymore. She could go like full experimental and say, fuck all y'all, and I'm just gonna do what I want, and do some like weird and experimental shit. And that's what I'm hoping. That's kind of what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for Taylor Swift to get bored of pop stuff and want to get like extremely weird and extremely experimental. It hasn't happened yet, but when she did the folksy albums, I was like, oh, are you going weird, Taylor Swift? And some of those songs I liked, others not so much. But I get the impression that she is on the cusp of doing some wild shit. And when that happens, I'll be here for it. But until then, I'm kind of lukewarm on her. But yeah, there's some singles from her that are incredible. Yeah, my head got ripped off. I got decapitated just a little bit. Yeah, that song was a banger, by the way. Is this game an allegory? It might as well be. This was, of course, a demo, but I liked it a lot. I liked it a lot. Shoutouts to the developers. I know I kind of played that a little bit slow, and my apologies for that. I was kind of bouncing all over the place. But really cool demo. I like this a lot. It's called Ghastly and Goodies. I'm going to follow up on this. I'm going to see if the developers are still working on this game. For all I know, this was a 2021 demo pack, so maybe this game is finished. I guess we'll find out. But yeah, this is a game I definitely want to continue and pick up from there. So let's go back to this right here. And we're back into the hub game. So again, this is like the hub world. That explains why our decapitated head is resting in this little hub area. That's really cool. Yeah, an 90s childhood allegory and the traumas of negligent parents and such. Actually, my parents were pretty chill, so I can't complain too much, honestly. But no, I love talking music. But actually, interesting thing, I don't actually use Spotify. I do not have a Spotify account. I listen to a lot of music, but the problem is I listen to a lot of like Bandcamp artists that don't necessarily have their music on Spotify. So for me, I just curate my own collection of music. So I like buy music and I kind of do it myself. So I kind of DIY my music collection. But yes, as a result, Spotify is not really my thing. But plenty of other people do, and that's perfectly fine. It's just not my cup of tea. I am the home of challenge spacing. That's correct. I am the challenge spacing. This game was made in 2021. Well, it was probably started maybe even sooner, but the demo that we just played came out in 2021. I'm guessing the full game May or may not be out yet, but that demo was the first taste at least. But yeah, these are all games that have been made recently, or they're being made currently. Well, I'll say it this much: these are all games that have had some development recently. So like, the demos were put out recently. These are all modern games made to look old. So they're not true retro games. It's like more retro revival. The whole notion of how Dusk and Ultra Kill and Faith, those are all new games meant to evoke old school game vibes. So yeah, that's kind of like what they're going for. Can I buy all the CDs? I have a lot of CDs from Formidable Thunder. Be careful what you wish for, my friend. I have an unfortunate number of CDs. Lord bless my sweet wife, who, upon moving in with her, has been very patient with the fact that I have a shockingly embarrassing collection of CDs, and making space for them in this basement area is an exercise, but she's being very patient and very understanding, and I appreciate her for that. She may or may not be watching right now, so Gracie, for listening in. Thanks for humoring my indulgences. Who else says I might be the oldest? I don't know. I know we're pretty close, Whale, but I can think of a couple others that I know have a few months on me at least. 34, Whale. Actually, I've just turned 34 recently, so we're tied number-wise, but I think you've got a few months on me. How many we talking? I mean, I've got well over 1,000, like, no question. Probably over 2,000, probably, if I had to guess. As far as, like, sheer number of discs. Probably number of albums, because some albums are, like, multi-discs, White Album, lots of Pink Floyd things are multi-discs. Step into your chamber, let her do the rest, you say. All right, I got you. Enigma Studio, all right. Enigma D's nuts. This game is called Echostasis. Let's see what it's all about. This is the prologue, according to the title. 34 is young. You know what? We were talking about this earlier, how like, as you get into your 30s, there's the jokes of being like, oh, her, you're so old. But really, Whale and I, we still have so much of our lives left to live. So we may not be like super young, but we're not old, and we still got so much left. So much left in life. He's a mid-40s heart surgeon lollipop. Yeah, I mean, these like retro revival games kind of have their own charm to them, Again, they're not true retro games, but the fact that they're meant to be similar and be kind of, again, retro revival is kind of a very interesting notion. So I'm trying to there we go, find the sweet spot. Launching the game, baby. So I'm going to switch. Actually, I'm going to see if it's a 4:3 ratio game or a widescreen. I think it might be a widescreeny. Yes, it will be. In a momento while I grab this. Game capture is going to be this one. It says preview edition, not final. Yes, I would sure hope so. I should capture momentarily. There we go. 35 very soon. Puzzle says I'm 38, so there we go. I got some fellow 30-plussers. I love it. I have people in their 20s to think I'm their age. Yeah, I've had similar situations, Will, but part of it is that I'm very short. And being very short makes it easier. Not easy, but easier to hide your age. But once I start sprouting more gray hairs, then it's over for me, man. There's no hiding it. For the retro stuff, yeah. I mean, I love the retro stuff, and I like the retro revival stuff, but I like new stuff too, honestly. So I can go all over the place. Flashing lights, discretion for that, obviously. Alt enter to toggle full screen. There's reduced flashing mode, which is good. Very good. Being clean shaven, yes. Being clean shaven would definitely help too. Hyper reality engine. Ooh, look at this. Look at this presentation. Malicious code, you say. Beta software code, not final. Connection to this echo is being intercepted. You may be in contact with her. Whomst is her, you might ask. Like a facial hair and also not going bald. My hairline is thinning. I haven't sprouted any obvious bald spots yet, but it's probably only a matter of time for me, honestly. Yeah, same puzzle. I kind of love it, honestly. It's not true retro. I'm not a purist, obviously, but I do like it a lot. If it's done well. Yeah, I mean, as long as it's not overly pandering, because there are some examples of individuals or corporations being like, pulling the "how do you do, fellow kids" with a skateboard over the shoulders, where it doesn't feel earnest. When it's earnest and it's not like winking to the audience, then I'm down. But sometimes it's a little silly, obviously. Looks like someone around his age. Oh, but he's 36, really? He said he didn't come off as yeah, how do you do, fellow kids? It's something we all recognize, at least in some way. Welcome to the tutorial. Thank you. Let's learn the basics. Okay. But LGBT aging, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, there's other socioeconomic factors at play there as well. We were talking earlier how there's, for better or for worse, different expectations for women. Makes sense. Yeah, LGBT would also have kind of their own rule set, more or less. Watching how this halo color is shifting. This is an extremely different kind of vibe to the game we just played that was more lighthearted and colorful. This is much more spooktacular and ominous. This, I think, is meant to be more of a, dare I say, proper scary game. Also, I was looking to see if there was the mouse sensitivity is extremely low. I was gonna look to see if there was a way to raise the sensitivity, but maybe not so much. Curious if this is going to be a sneaky secret that I've stumbled into. Puzzle says this one has captured my attention. The previous one we played was more of a Spyro the Dragon Croc. If you've ever heard of the Croc series, Croc 1, 2, and 3 for the PS1. Very Croc adjacent. Kind of Crash Bandicoot-y. Was more of a kind of mascot platformer vibes. The previous one. It was very good and very colorful. But this one, yeah, this one is also interesting for different reasons. You think more PS2 for this one? I'm still thinking PS1, but definite, like, retro vibes. Whoa! And now I've crossed over. Except I've seemed to have reached a dead end. Oh, maybe if you fall down, this is where you get back on the path. Okay, so I didn't really need to go this way. I was thinking maybe I found a secret. Let's go back then. Uh-oh. Is this a broken bridge? Did I, like, fall down the slope? Uh-oh. I might have goofed. I might have done goofed. Am I trapped forever? Oh no, I wonder if I've gotten myself in a situation where I wasn't supposed to go this way, and now I did too early, and now I done hecked it. There's no jump. Shift, E, left click, right click, scroll wheel. I must have screwed something up. Let me see if there's anything else. I can always restart. I'm not sure I can climb that slope. Let me try one more time. Uh-oh. I think your boy done goofed. Yep, your boy done goofed. I'm gonna restart the demo. Oh my god. I guess Alt F4, yeah. Try that again. We'll just pretend that didn't happen. Good warm-up. Good warm-up, everyone. But yeah, Croc. Yeah, I would say it actually reminded me of Croc the most. Because of the control scheme in the presentation. Gex, yeah, Gex 1, 2, and 3. Man, I actually tried to go back and play Gex 64 a couple years ago. Because I was thinking it might be a cool playthrough. But I just couldn't do it, man. It's not a bad game, but it's just kind of hard to play. So I couldn't really do it. But back in the day, I loved it. Parasite Eve, that'd be cool. I've never played Parasite Eve. Just press the little button. That's what you gotta do sometimes. But those are the only controls we have. So I'm gonna go the intended route this time. I'm not gonna fuck around with side paths and secrets. Just stay on the rails, man. No need to overthink this. But that is embarrassing how I fucked up instantly. Yes, this is where the game obviously wants you to go. Chapel door. Enter. I'm gonna just walk in. Space. Man, I am really bad at following directions and following cues. Chapel door, yes. E. Enter. F. What do you want? What do you want from me? I'm so scared. Because what I did is... yeah, I went down that path. And that led to our ruin. Our ruin. They say mouse for movement. WSAD. Or mouse for looking, that is. You do. Movement and mouse, yeah. So they talk about how do you, like, interact with things. How do you open this chapel door? Do I just wait? What if I just stare at it and do nothing? Welcome back, Meerkat. Welcome back from the game night. What else do I have? Enter, shift. Oh, do I escape and then click it? No. Because when you escape, you get your mouse. Shift, control, E, F, T. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Press all the buttons. Fuck, man. Man, what am I doing wrong? Maybe I'm supposed to go backwards? Like I'm supposed to hit that wall and go, oh, I guess it's nothing, and then go back up, maybe? I'm reticent to go the downward path because that soft locked us earlier. This, of course, is closed. The chapel, I mean, this looks like a really interesting game, so I would hate to abandon it so early on. It has promise, presentation-wise, but I can't fucking get past this literal first door. I've been... oh, that is good news, Meerkat. Oh, some for our boy. That's what we like to hear, buddy. I hope that things continue to prosper. That's what I like to hear, bud. That's what I like to hear. What's this called? So this is... let me double check. It is Echo Stasis. Let me double check. Echo Stasis. The prologue, I think. By Enigma Studio. In fact, here, let me double check. Okay, that was not a smart idea. Let me close that. Yeah, it's called Echo Stasis, and I think it's the prologue in particular. Doesn't that look so cool, right? Wait till they know I'm the goat of the throat, Meerkat. Dude, that's gonna lock you in, homie. Once they get the goat throat knowledge of our boy Meerkat, yo, they're not gonna be able to resist you. I have a hard time resisting, but I'm married, so there you go, man. The good shit right there. They got a Steam page. That's good. That's good, yeah, because I hate to say it, but this might be as far as we go in the demo. Maybe they really mean this demo is literally walk forward and you cannot open the door. Literally no other way to go forward. Maybe this is a really limited demo. Let's try one more thing. I'm gonna go back that same false path. Maybe what we were supposed to do is walk up to that door, be sad when the door wouldn't open, and then go down this alternate path. Maybe I screwed up earlier by not having seen the door sooner. Maybe something else happens when you see the door, walk up to it, and it doesn't open. Maybe, like, whatever trigger I was supposed to trip over, or whatever thing I was supposed to unknowingly activate, didn't happen until I got to that door. So now, yeah, here's the slope, here's the broken bridge. And the bridge is indeed broken. Can't go back up the slope. Let's see if anything happens differently. When I walked through this little entryway earlier, it, like, fast-forwarded me to something. Oops, sorry, as I smacked my microphone. It didn't do it this time. However, whoa! Okay, it did do it just now. But again, there's this weird barrier. Ah, man, this is it's a bummer because this looks cool as hell, but I see no other way to progress. So we might just have to be on our merry way with this one and check out the next one. Calls you the goat, yeah. And then everyone knows, Meerkat, you have this intimate detail of yourself you've shared with with too many people. Oh god, the secret's out. I think it's fun, Meerkat. I love it. Parents just left you to die. Like Spartan parents. There's a second path parallel to the one. Someone else got stuck. Yeah. It's possible that this is just a thing, and there's either something I'm missing, or maybe it's a bug with my that's like unique to my, maybe not unique, but that is common to people that have my kind of build or my kind of graphics card or processor. These things can happen with indie games, so this is not a knock against the dev. Oh, stairs! Look at that. So I was about to give up hope. I think this is it. I think this is it. Take the stairs. Oh my god, I was losing hope, bros. Bros and bro, that's okay. Here we go. This is what I was hoping to see. Also, I like how we have like the movie theater guided lights to lead us to maybe not the exit or the lobby, but just to our, maybe to our doom. I was getting ready to give up hope, but we fucking found it, fam. Other people got stuck here, but I think this is what we needed. So there's the chapel door that we could not open earlier, but now we have what we need. Only a matter of time until your throat goat status spreads, Meerkat. People will be like, my god, there he is. There's the Uber Giga Chad himself. That's what we like to see, bro. That's what we like to see. Let's, yeah, it looks, again, very ominous, but I kind of love it. Does the glow that emanates from the windows shift with the glow of the color of the halo? Does not appear to, but it is just ominous enough to have my attention. Being kidnapped by UFO? I mean, if so, I sure hope I'm gonna get probed by some fucking weird shit. If this game does not stick some weird shit in my butt by the end of it, then I don't want to hear it. That's all I ask. If they're gonna probe me, they at least give me the good shit. Oh, here we go. Yes, that's encouraging. Oh wait, but this is the way we came. So we went up the slope. Chapel door. It's part of a series, really? Interesting. Because if it's got a Steam page, that makes me interested. Let's go back down. Either there's something I missed, or I need to go back, and something else has opened up elsewhere. Shotgunning a pizza? You mean like an entire pizza? I'm not even sure I understand the geometry of how that would be possible. Do you mean like rolling it up a la giant burrito and sticking it entirely down the thrusty or something like that? Meerkat says I saw something. Meerkat says I saw what you need to do. I think you are correct insofar as there was something I missed. I'm gonna go back. Because when I went backwards, nothing appeared to me. Stick it in a blender. There you go. Fucking genius. Oh, the Giganto Mega Slice. Is that like the people that take like 6 donuts? Like 6 Dunky Donuts and just fucking collapse it into a singularity? And then eat it and then fucking die? Because it sounds like so much. I feel like I would fucking die, but it'd be an enjoyable death. Yeah, there's no jump. There's no yump. Maybe I'm supposed to, if there's a way for me to like walk off the edge and land into that opening. It's like a little spot right there. There's no crouch. No crouch button. Oh! Remove! Oh shit! Oh shit! Game remove. Okay, there it is. There it is. That's probably what you saw, Meerkat. Yeah, I probably was too brain dead to notice. There we go, baby. Now the hatches are open. Literally, the hatches are open. And now, this is open, but this is where we came from, isn't it, right? Oh, but look at this. This also is lowered. The hatches are open. I found the reflecting pool. Oh, and also church pews. It truly is a chapel, but yeah, it's like water, sort of. Oh. Are we the entity? Another lost soul. Not your own, it says. The donut fact is real. This donut fact was verified by real American patriots. Some Bioshock. It's interesting because the underwater, or maybe not underwater, but the water theme, I could see it. It's a vaporwave church. Kinda. I mean, it does kind of have that nostalgia depression vibe that a lot of vaporwave stuff, and like the marble statue vibes. Sarcophagus. So is there something in it? Get the Fiji water and the marble statues. And the distant synth tones. I mean, yeah. I can see it. So there's more stuff in the distance. So yeah, no interactions right now. I like how the text is slightly corrupted. Anything in the pews? I actually cannot go into the pews themselves. I can go over to this side, but I can't go into... I can't, like, walk down either aisles. Step on me, mommy statue? I sure hope so. If I can't slip her a $5 and have her step on my nuts, then I don't want anything to do with this. Let's go up here. Okay, I wasn't expecting Shooty Pooty Absolutely, and yet... And yet, I'm kind of okay with this. Hold right click to aim. You got it, fam. Left click to shoot things and end their lives. You know what to do, it says. Not just a shotgun, but a laser-pointed shotgun. Not at all where I was expecting this to go. You know what to do. Do we shoot the Mommy Dommy statue? She is like 19 feet tall. Sorry, Mommy Dommy. Oh no. Nothing bad is gonna happen, right, guys? Reclaim this land. Echostasis can begin. The 2020s is culture like Greece. It will either be revered as being like fascinating and worthy of dozen, like innumerable amounts of hours of study and relevance, or we seen as searing hot memes that were our hubris led to our downfall. And it'll be like a cautionary tale. And like they'll look back and be like, can you believe these assholes for doing the things that they did and getting stuck with the stuff that they got stuck on? Like, my god, what a bunch of dinguses. Like, can you believe in the year 2023 they fucking did XYZ? Like, can you believe these nerds? Also, I still have my shotgun. I don't know how much ammo I have. I don't even know if there is limited ammo. All I know is I shot one statue and things are going really well so far. Forgo your flesh. I kind of like having flesh, honestly. Oh boy. You got your head now. Is it a boss battle? Hey, we have music kind of like a boss battle. Tutorial complete. Good job. You killed God. Hey, GG's. Yeah, I'm curious. Like Postal said, I'm curious about this one. So far, both games are fascinating. The one we played earlier and this one as well. When in doubt, whip it out. No, rack it out. Gotcha. We're not done, by the way. Boomstick McShootin'. That is a good game. That is a good name. I'm always a fan of looking back on older, like, other games' name generators, and I've mentioned this before, but the original XCOM had really good name generators. One of my friends was playing, and he randoed into the name Shotgun Hernandez for one of his people in his party, and now I think of that as like a really good professional wrestler name, Shotgun Hernandez, like as a really buff luchador who just suplexes everything. The puzzle says this game speaks to me. Yeah, I mean, I really liked that. I think we're back in the... Oh no, this is not the hub. This is... Well, hold on. What is this? Is this the hub game? I'm actually not gonna alt-tab to find out. I don't have a shotgun anymore. I think this is... I think we're still in the game. Because this looks a Yeah. Yeah, this looks like a shocking... This, like, has shocking resemblance to the hub world that we were in that led to this game. But I think that we're still in the actual game itself. Because they had, like, the roped-off areas to look like the lobby. I think what this demo is doing is that it's, like, strangely meta. And that it like, built the hub area into the demo itself to make us question reality. And also, I know Dave invoked Bioshock, and like this notion of chasing utopia, or whatever they call it, paradise, whatever it is in Bioshock. I can definitely see it, and like kind of the presentation of this little lounge area. Can I go upstairs? Or is there an upstairs? No, there's not an upstairs. Okay, let's just see what this is. Like the screensaver vibes. Still in the game. Yeah, this is... Yeah, Rapture. There it is. Thank you, Meerkat. Lost consciousness. Press enter to feel okay. Alright, I will choose to feel okay. Ask me about anything that appears in brackets. Like this. Enter command. Yes. Hello. Hello. Bioshock is recommended. Yeah, I can definitely see it. I can definitely see it. Tell me about Utopia. Well, hold on. You can ask me about anything that appears in brackets. Enter command. Utopia. A world that does not and cannot exist. Became clear that a collective utopia was just unattainable. Feel free to offer suggestions of other commands I could potentially offer. There's a workaround, removing the word collective from the equation. So a singular utopia. What's one thing I should ask about? Her? The statue? The sarcophagus, right? Is that how you spell sarcophagus? Sarcophagus? Sarcophagusy? Is that it? No, what were some other things that we saw? There was Utopia. Extra's awake, by the way. That's why I'm looking behind me, seeing what he's doing. Sleepy boy, but he's awake. I might have taken him out in a little bit. Collective. Okay, so that means it has nothing. Echostasis. It's been theorized. Prolonged exposure to an echo may be dangerous. Connection between the body and the core have been severed. Okay. Can lead to brain death. As long as the algorithm works, it can't happen. Okay, what about echo? Okay, I think I kind of get it now. Sarcophagusy. Algorithmically generated reality based on a cerebral profile. Needs, desires, beliefs, nurtured and catered for. distinguishable from one you're used to. There's Utopia. Okay. Stasis. There was another one that caught my eye. Oh shit, I think I... Oh, no, it's okay, it's okay. Core. Okay, we'll try Core next. Let's try Core, then we'll try Algorithm. Because Algorithm seems like it's the big one. Essence of a human, or this is probably the soul. Holy grail of AI development. Authentically empathetic, fabricated intelligence. Man, that's unfortunately relevant right now. Oh, Dexter's sleepy, but he's waking up, so he might need to take him out a little bit. Take him outside. The location of the core is impossible to locate. Algorithm. Algorithm. There we go. Algorithms that would suggest media that a user might like, for instance. And the algorithms learned how to generate media themselves. Echo represents the natural conclusion of this process. So a reality algorithmically generated from a brain profile. The very best in AI. We are proud of her. Okay, the music kicks up like that. What's up, one-legged duck? Put the monitor near the ceiling. There you go. Yeah, Walmart. That's a good point, too. So I have to careen my neck at like an 88-degree angle. And then be fucking... Except I'm in my 30s, so I'll be sore all day tomorrow if I do it. I remember that shit, because, yeah, it was really not meant to be ergonomic for the person playing the demo. It was more for people around us to see. I mean, for a lot of us who were kids in that age, a lot of us have memories of going to Walmart or Target or Best Buy, what have you, seeing those discs, those demo stations, and seeing like other kids playing them, and then like kind of stopping and watching them play it, and be like, man, the game looks dope. I always love that shit. Let's think of some other commands. Anything. Absolutely anything. I am programmed to only respond to words relevant to your job or the problem we're currently facing. Tell me about what is my job? You don't remember what your job? I do not. You were just unconscious. It's fine. Or I was sleeping. I can't really tell the difference with you humans. I'm a lead engineer. Okay, good. Of the Echo project. I don't currently seem like it. What is the problem? Cyber attack. Oh, that doesn't sound good. The electronics section. That's right, man. Them's were the good old days, bud. It's a simpler time. So we're trying to identify the source. Oh my god, Alias, what's up, bud? Oh shit. Trying to alt tab so I can add the pointies to the numbers. We got our little like channel support system as people raid and as people throw support our way, so I need to make sure I'm keeping track of these things. Alias, you're like the third person to raid me in a very oops. You're like the third person to raid me in a very short amount of time, so thank you, my friend. Do a quick shout out for our boy, real quick. My boy. Do one right here. Alias bot. There he is doing some more. Oh, Nova Drift. I knew you were doing Noita earlier. Alias was doing some Noita. He was doing some Noita Nemesis as well. And then Nova Drift. That's awesome, man. What's up, Anon and Badger? Good to see you, bud. We're playing some indie games right now. Kind of a collection of indie games. Horror indie games in particular. It's the Haunted PS1 Disc collection. So they're kind of fabricated to look and give vibes similar to like PS1 demo discs. And right now we're in this weird BioShock Rapture kind of area, and we're at this terminal and we're trying to get info about the world we're in right now. So that's kind of what we're into right now. You have a very rateable face. Well, thank you, Meerkat. Thank you, Alias. I try. I almost said Meerkat because that's a very Meerkat thing to say. But Nova Drift though, I'm curious about Nova Drift. You were telling me about two games, one of which I found on Steam. The other one I was having a hard time finding. It was Beaten Brutal, I think. When you said it, I had a hard time finding it. I was like, Beat and Brutal? Beaten Brutal? I couldn't try to find it, but Goated earlier. Goated was in here earlier, and he like typed it out for me. I was like, that's the game, there it is. So I found that one. 'Cause yeah, Alias hit us with some game recommendations, but then that Cursed Halo update, holy fuck, man, I'm so jazzed to try that out because I don't know if you've watched the trailer. If you have not watched the trailer, I will say nothing more. There's some wild shit in that newest update, but if you have, then you probably know, well, one of many things I'm geeked out to try. So yeah, that's gonna be some good shit. But yeah, we're playing some indie games tonight. We did some Mario 64 randomizer earlier, which was fun. And like we were saying earlier, I'm gonna be doing definitely some more corruptions probably next weekend. So we got lots of stuff on the docket. But Alias, what are some things you're working on for this week? I know you are going to be involved with the Noita Direct, Noita Fest. I can't remember what it's called, but the Noita event at the end of April. And yeah, what are some other things you've got planned? Beton Brutal. Ooh, yes. Well, it's a weird phonetical thing. Yes, that much is accurate. But yeah, if there's anything you want to talk about, any like big projects you're working on, or any clips you want to share for that matter too. I should have asked the same of Magic Circle. I don't know if Magic Circle is still listening in, but if he has any clips he wants to share, that's welcome as well. Yeah, we're learning some lore about what's going on right now. This game we're playing right now is called Echostasis. It's the prologue of Echostasis, but again, it's part of a collection of games called the Haunted PS1 collection. And apparently this place has been subjected to a target attack, a cyber attack that is focused on this chamber, it says. Okay. Oh, enter, right, there we go. Users unaware of what's happening, which is good. I guess the implication is that we are not the user. If you could type in their ID, I could run a scan on their chamber. What is their ID? Tell me about this chamber. Immersive entertainment. Yeah, this is like an AI-based dystopian future, I guess. Escape the stresses of the real world and comfort in their echo. Okay. So I need to get their ID. Oh, we have actual settings to tinker with. Oh, that's right, Crab Champions, yeah. Yeah, Crab Champions. That's a really fun game to watch. I've yet to play it myself, but I've watched Alias play and a few others. Looks really freaking good. Summit, there it is, Noita Summit. Thank you. Yeah. Had some rehearsals for that. That'll be fantastic. That'll be on the 30th. And that'll be on Nala Games' channel, I think. On their actual Twitch channel. Some more speedrun strats. Hell yeah. Oh, was that the One Generation stuff that I saw? I know you guys were talking about it earlier today, actually. I'm going to see if I can find what the user ID was. Because I think they said what it was on screen, but I missed what it was. And I'm going to see if there's any way for me to go back. I can't go through this door, unfortunately. If there's any kind of hint as to what the user ID was. Unfortunately, I don't think there's anywhere else we can go, though. Might just be... I mean, that could be it. I mean, the thing about the Dark and Darker stuff, the game, of course, we're referring to, is that the playtests have been extremely popular. Game has been popping off on YouTube and Twitch, lots of people streaming it, so a lot of interest in this game. And if Nexon's got that FOMO, they feel they're about to miss out on something that they were tangentially involved with, then it doesn't surprise me they're trying to pull some shit, because it sounds like this is not their first time. Oh, here we go. We could ask you about the word... We already asked about the word chamber. Asked about Utopia. Let's try her. We can also try Patreon, Twitter, and Steam. Enigma Studio. Yeah, let's try a few of those other keywords. Yeah, how's everyone doing? Yeah, like I said, I'm doing okay. Like I said, my mom's safe. Stepdad's all right. Like the fam's okay, but yeah, I know the barn did get hit, unfortunately. So let's try Steam. Coming to Steam in 2021. Of course, this is 2023, so it is on Steam. This is the demo for the game, but the full game is at least wishlistable. And then Twitter. Follow the developer on Twitter to stay updated. Enigma Studio. Visit Twitter to open it in your browser right now. Speaking of Enigma Studio, tell me about the developers. A one-man development team. Yeah, what's up, Anthony? The project was canned even before... Yeah, so that's the thing. So it seems like they have shaky legal standing. It was only after the 4th playtest. Yeah, it just seems like they're trying to capitalize on the situation, which feels kind of swarmy. Oh, they made the Enigma machine, which I have seen. I've not played it, but actually, I think I might have played a demo for the Enigma machine. Tell me about her. The name given to the algorithm in charge of generating personalized realities, known as echoes. Initial tests have proven effective. What about echo? Oops. Plural. Yeah, it's the same message. I'm hoping they'll tell me what the ID was. Because again, I think they said it at one point, but I didn't like remember it as something that I thought was going to be important. So I'm hoping there's a way to bring it back up. File prototype, yeah. Audiences are kind of small right now. I mean, it looks pretty solid to me. Like I said, I no guarantees I'm gonna like play it on stream per se, but I'm definitely gonna do a little bit more, like read more reviews, maybe watch some like videos on it and see if it's a game I want to pick up, and yeah, maybe try it out on stream. Because I'm always down for suggestions, and on about you can probably guess I love Noita. I've yet to play Vampire Survivors, but I've enjoyed watching other people play them, so they are very much on my list. The Enigma machine, mothered, interesting. Oh, and the hydrate, of course, Let's try a few others. I think I already tried the word collective. We just asked the word utopia. The word her. What if I just say user ID? User ID, one word. User. Users. Without resorting to spell check. Sarkoff. My mother's in the chat, so she can criticize my spelling. I think that's how you spell it. That doesn't seem to take. Are you sure you wish to? Oh no, I don't want to do that. Like this. Yes. Just like that. I don't know, maybe this is it. They just said that they wanted the user ID, and I don't know how to get back to how we saw it earlier. I thought it was at the very, very end of the previous screen. We already asked you about Echo. We already asked you about Utopia. I'm running out of other ideas, honestly. Thank you, Meerkat. Thank you. Try the developer company name. Was it Enigma Studios? Enigma Studio. Based in Ireland. Should I try the Enigma machine, maybe? Love spending time with us. You'll love spending time with her. No, that didn't take. Yeah, I mean, $4 seems like a steal. I mean, I know a lot of the Survivor-like games are quite cheap, including the original Vampire Survivors. But yeah, just super good, yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what it is, yeah. No, I mean, I'm definitely down for suggestions. There was a user ID on screen at one point. So if I ask about Echo, well, was it Echo? There was a point where they said, if you give me a user ID, I can give you more info. Oh, it was the question of what the problem is. Yeah, problem. Cyber attack was just launched. Identify the source of the attack. Let's try the word chamber. User is unaware of what's happening. If you could type in their entity ID. So let's try the word chamber. I think I might have already tried this one, though. Yeah, I think we did. Entity. Entity. There we go. Entity ID. ID. Identify. No. There was the word job as well. Echo project. And that's all it offers, yeah. It was a number. It was like user ID, but I was hoping there'd be another way to see it. Yeah, that's a good point. Let's maybe... There's only the... Oh, was this always open? Oh, look at this. This was not always open, I don't think. Hold on, before I commit going down that hallway, That's still closed. That's walled off. Either, two possibilities. Either I'm a dumbass and this was wide open the whole time, or this has recently, not this, but this over here has recently opened up. It's possible maybe I just didn't see it from this angle. Maybe I looked over here and then went, oh, okay. Hey, what's this over here? Maybe I just walked past it. But this, here we go. So, here's the test chamber. Also, we were talking about Vaporwave. Sounds an awful lot like Vaporwave music, actually. Nice effect that the windows are all foggy. 65, I think that's it. So, yeah, either this door was unlocked this whole time, or open this whole time, or it only recently became unlocked. The muffled music effect, yeah. I mean, that's kind of a mainstay of the Vaporwave music genre and aesthetic, where it's kind of fuzzy. Everything has this, like, kind of fuzzy quality to it, for better or for worse. So, if I just say 65, connect to their chamber and run some diagnostics. Oh, wrong word. Wrong button. Run some diagnostics. Hyper reality engine, okay. Heart rate is extremely elevated. Core signal, that doesn't sound good. That's just not good. If I didn't know any better, I'd say this is not good. He says, no, it's not possible. Solution. Let's talk about solutions. Solution. Salutation. So I may have an idea. Oh, what is F2? By the way, F2, it actually brings up the same settings as the standard menu, which is actually kind of creative. So full screen, resolution, volume, all that jazz. Here's the computer program, okay. Might be able to help us. You said this program has been outlawed, so it's illegal. Kind of a bummer, okay. So, the name of the program might be Bummer. I'm just gonna ask, do you have any more info about this program? We may be in luck. Okay, maybe they just spelled it out for funsies. Using this very terminal. It could still be installed. Enigma terminals have engravings on the top of them, denoting their purpose. Okay. Engraved on the top, you say? Oh my god. It's a Nintendo DS! So, let's try a few things. Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing, and on a badge. Let's try this. Bummer. Agreed. A total one at that. DS. DS. D's nuts. Entity ID will not be held responsible for any brain damage sustained during a cerebral hijack. It's fine. Does it mean Dreamscape? I'm gonna go with either. Oh, it can't be Dreamcast. Yeah, it's either Nintendo DS or yeah, maybe something else. I guess we'll find out. We're connecting. All right. This demo is really wild, and I'm kind of liking it a lot. I love this. I unironically love this. If I'm like in my 90s and I'm plugged into a machine and it's doing shit like this as I'm nearing the end of my existence, you know what? That's not half bad. I kind of love this shit. Typed ill. Oh, you're right. I probably could have, actually, Badger. Yeah, I love this. I love this. I mean, the demo is cool, but yeah, I could just use this screen, man. I was about to say, Dexter might need to go outside. He actually fell back asleep, so maybe he doesn't. I was tempted to just leave the screen up and take him outside real quick. Backspace to return to lobby, or enter to enter the dreamscape. Yeah, if for anybody listening in, if you're like, wow, this music is kind of nice and I like the aesthetics, the vaporwave aesthetic art movement genre is really cool, actually. I like it a lot. Let's check it out. Really cool transition. Looks like we are counting down, by the way, so I can't stop and smell the roses forever. This looks a lot like the intro, actually. It's foggy and kind of fuzzy. Very ethereal. Might have to go fast. Alright, that light's blinking. All the blinking light. Gate's been knocked down. 33 seconds before I get either brain damage to death or I get yoinked out. Nice effect of the water. That's cool. 19 seconds. No running, no shift, no sprinting, no nothing. Going as fast as my little legs can carry me. 10 seconds before it all ends. What's gonna happen? 7 seconds. Oh shit. I don't know. Couldn't quite get it. So, we'll try again, I guess. We probably could just return to the lobby and type more things. Simpsons wave? Yeah. I've seen that as well, Anthony, yeah. I was digging the music. Yeah, it's like an actual thing. It's not just memes. Let's try to go real fast. Or we could try other doors, I suppose. E, enter, space, nothing there. Yeah, same thing. Nothing to happen there. It's a shame there's no sprint button, but that's probably by design. Whoop, whoop, whoa. What happened there? Can't jump on the fountain. That's weird. The game kind of lagged out for a second there. I wonder if it's supposed to start glitching out or something. Kind of the way that a VHS tape might start to bug out if it's been overused too much over the years. Now, interestingly enough, I got to about the same point and had to run out of juice at the same point. I'm gonna try one more time and I'm just gonna gun it. It's gonna go as fast as I can. Not gonna stop to look at anything, just gonna fucking go as quickly as my little legs can carry me. And if that doesn't get us anywhere, I'm gonna back out to the main menu and try a couple more things like an Badger tried, or recommended. Do you know what resolve is? You're right, it said the word resolve. So maybe that's a command we could try in the terminal? How to resolve the problem, or how to resolve the simulation or what have you. We try DS again. We could definitely try that. 10 seconds. Very bright and foggy here. Okay, so that was, yeah, resolve depleted. So I'm gonna back out, back to the lobby. And it's only gonna liquefy my brain a little bit. So to be clear, let's check on our homie. Is he still alive? By most measures, yes. Test is still in progress. It's still going. Yep, still closed. Okay. Let's try some more things then. So we can always get back into it if we need to. Oops. Press enter to feel okay. I feel great. One minute of resolve. It's about my limit, he says. Yeah. So, yeah, we were thinking of a few. Let's try the word illegal. Dreamscape is the full word. Oh shit, yeah. Who said that? Yeah, somebody said the word dreamscape earlier. Rossi, I think, was the word who said it. Yeah. Research and monitor the growth of artificial minds. Okay. UN demanded the immediate termination of its development because it could be used to hijack the mind of humans. Irossi says, hell yeah, Irossi, you're a goddamn genius. So it's an ethical violation, or at least a potential one. Like, no, it's only for AI. Of course, they don't have a core. So, did I ever ask about Enigma? Manufacturer, okay. In the charge for evolution. Cool. So there's that. Are there any others that some folks had recommended? I know Anana Badger mentioned illegal. What demo? Demos. Nope. Let's see. Yeah, resolve. Let's try resolve. A human's dreamscape can only be explored for a short amount of time. In our case, it's 1 minute. Hey man, 60 seconds can feel like an eternity sometimes, right? Any fellas in the audience, you know how it is, man. Sometimes 60 seconds. A lot can happen in 60 seconds, okay? It feels like a long time, I promise. 1 minute in heaven is better than 30 seconds in heaven. Yeah, I think Dreamscape is probably the big one. 60 seconds, I know. Sometimes, but that's how it be, man. No shame there. Well, maybe a little bit. I like they can spend the Dreamscape before having to retreat to a safer space. The more time you're in it, the less time they'll be able to spend in their Dreamscape. Oh wait, no, hold on. The more time someone retreats to a fabricated reality. Oh, interesting. So the Dreamscape can become hostile. Interesting, okay. There might be shortcuts, okay, to venture further, right. Tell me about the Dreamscape. Word restriction lifted. There we go. Every conscious entity possesses a dreamscape. Explorable representation of the subconscious mind. What does my dreamscape look like? If I could plug my brain into the computer and display it for all of you guys to see, what kind of weird, fucked up dreamscape do I have inside my brain? Do you think it'd be like floating pictures of dogs and like triangles and squares with smiley faces on them, but also a low-pitched drone of just like a low-pitched droning scream that just goes constant? That's what I'm imagining. And probably like video game shapes and probably more pictures of dogs. That's probably about it, I'm guessing. The 80%, yeah, that's right, Meerkat, yeah. The ladies love it when a man is quick and efficient. That's the way the ladies love it. Bunch of raccoons rolling around. Yeah, raccoon, but just other creatures, probably bunnies, a couple turtles maybe. Meerkat says, I'm so sorry. Slowly dipping into a whoa. Yeah, I would say koala. Yeah. I hit him with the St. Louis shit, man. Throw some toasted ravioli in there, and then we're golden, baby. And we got that shit. Explorable representation of the subconscious mind. What about an explorable representation of my conscious mind? That might be even more fucked up, honestly. Oh, you're right, Anani Badge. Let's try that too. Because I think that was a keyword at one point. Possible for someone to visit their own dreamscape. Recurring locations in their dreams. Returning to it during REM sleep. Crucial for maintaining psychological stability. A human's dreamscape contains their core. Go in there and find it. What about the word hijack? Hijack? Hi, Jack. It's me, Alex. Nothing? Okay. Well. 69. 34. 42. Back into 65 we go. Fatal error. I mentioned hostile. Oh, let's try hostile. I like where your head's at. Let's try hostile. And I just fucking hardjacked into this guy's soul, and he was like, "Oh god, it hurts so bad." And then it's like, "Oh wait, sorry, I gotta go back for one more thing." Imagine every time we connect to this guy's brain, he's like, "Oh god, this pain is unimaginable. Ah, I can feel my soul burning." And then it's like, I'm sorry. Just one more time, I unplug and jump back in. All right, now I'm good. Ah, and all over again. Every fucking time. Hostile. Oh, really? Angry, mean, evil. What else? What other words? Sometimes it's just capital. Yeah, maybe. Hostiles, baddies, villain. Interloper. How do you spell interloper? Hacker. Hack.exe. I got nothing. Yeah, we already read the one for core. Email sent straight to the brain. You're right, we were talking about this. Alright, let's go back in. Jack me in, daddy. I'm jacking in. Live on stream. So we need to look to see if there's ways to get back in there. And ways to enable shortcuts so we can kind of enter this loop quicker. For instance, if there are doors we can open earlier, like this one, for instance. So far as I can tell, I don't see like a way to interact and like open doors. But maybe we need to find just that one particular thing to look at or focus on, like with the church door earlier, the cathedral, whatever it was. Oh wow, big old hole in the ceiling. So I gotta be observant and look for opportunities that I might have just missed earlier. Or shadows, maybe? You're right, although part of it might just be this texture warping. That's kind of an artifacting that old PS1 games used to do. And it was a technical limitation. It wasn't like an intentional thing. But games like this, like retro revival games like this, do that kind of thing intentionally to try to evoke that aesthetic, that kind of sense. So I couldn't find anything out here. Let's go further in and just look for other ways to enable shortcuts. But yeah, I think you're right. You probably did see things moving. It's just the question of, was that intentional or not? It's kind of hard to tell. Noise I wasn't expecting to hear. I think it's just coming off the fountain there. There definitely were more doors in this like kind of next section. It wouldn't surprise me if there was a shortcut that I just didn't see the first time. For instance, this door here. There we go. That's a shortcut. So now this is going to be open. Okay, there. So right from the get-go, we're able to go further in. Farther in quicker, that is. So that's something we were hoping to see. This allows us to go a little bit further. I can kind of stop and smell the roses a little bit. But it's very dark and very spooky in here, and I don't want to overstay my welcome in this strange place. Abandoned piano? Interesting, I can't really see, but I'll take your word for it. Can't seem to interact with it anyway. Lost without her. Cannot interact with it, but it is nice and spooky. 12 seconds on the board. House door opened. New shortcut unlocked, hell yes. So some key objects that we can't interact with, but we can see them and see that they are important. For the next one. Yes, well, we know that her is a keyword, because earlier, well, and of course in the intro sequence of this game, her or she, I suppose, she, whoever her was, she was a central figure in the intro and like the kind of the prologue areas. And when we asked about her, he said that she or her is, I'm having a hard time with the grammar here, but she/her is like a culmination in the AI that is used in these programs and whatnot. Like she's some kind of, oh, okay. All right, hold on. I'm actually gonna go back because there was another path. There's another path this way. I got 10 seconds. Some kind of culmination in like, oh, it's an invisible wall. Ah, that's a shame. Okay, never mind. I thought maybe there was something in there. Let's back out, try again. Yeah, I'm trying to remember how they used, what words you described her, but this program or this system that allows us to explore people's dreamscapes and their subconscious and all that jazz. Her is some kind of AI that is like the pinnacle that in AI that allow some kind of pinnacle in technology that allows us to like go deeper into people's subconscious, like deeper and like cooler than ever before. I think that's what it was. So she's pivotal in some way. Okay, do I miss? Okay, I probably have to. Oh, there's a door there as well. 10 seconds. I'm about to get sucked. Open the door. Oh, just the nick of time. Cool. If the phrase is a keyword, you can supply. Oh, when we had typed it in. Oh, here it is. When we had typed it in previously, yeah, it was just informational. I don't think it actually offered anything new. I'm actually gonna go down and jump in the hole real quick, see where that door leads, because I think that's the correct path. In games like this, going up is usually a good idea. So this catches my eye. But I can't reach it. I see a picture on the wall. Nothing for me here. Nice and spooky, very good. Lobby, oh, you're right. I don't think we've checked lobby. The word lobby. Oh, we're back here. Well, kind of. This is very similar looking to the intro. Okay, so that's something we could potentially explore more. Oh, you're right. Yeah, in the bottom right. So if we go up then... Oh, unavailable in the demo. Okay, so can't go any further up. I'm actually going to... I'm going to back out and start fresh, and I'm going to go fast. Here we go. Nice jitterbug effect there. So that's as far as we can go there. I cannot jump the rail and land in the hole. This game is fascinating. I am absolutely curious to check out the full game. This is really, really freaking cool. Now, of course, this is not the first game to utilize this kind of looping mechanism, but I like it a bunch, and this game is doing it very well. 30 seconds. Not a lot of time for dilly-dallies. Maybe we can get where we need to go if I go as quick as my little legs can carry me. Because, yeah, we saw an area that looked a lot like this in the intro. And there's the shotgun. This is where we first encountered her and fucking blew her ass up. Before you do that, deny your usefulness, it says. Far be it from me to deny your usefulness. I never would have found this place without your guidance. The core has been located. Merge complete. Assimilated into the echo. Oh my goodness. What? Alright, well. Well, now, the happy vaporwave music has been transformed into extremely sad and scary vaporwave music. we can potentially go back in. Let's see. Let's find out. Here we go. Let's jump back in. I do not appear to have the shotgun right now. Looks like it does not let us stay for very long. Yeah, 5 seconds. The doors are still open, but everything's corrupted. And we can't stay for very long before it overwrites us out of here. Yeah. So, we're being locked out. So the only thing we can do is back out and see what the hell is going on in that test chamber. Oh. So, things are getting a little weird in there. Hey, you alright there, bud? You okay, fam? Didn't say no. What happened in there? Check on this test chamber immediately. Lobby. You are currently in the lobby. The Enigma R&D Tower. That's where we test our prototypes, okay. So yeah, what was her again? Algorithm in charge of generating, okay. So it's just the algorithm then, okay. I don't know why you need to ask me about her. You've probably already met, oh, look at that. That was, I think, different text. Result in the connection between the body and the core weakening. This connection, yeah, look at the corrupted text. The O in connection. These are enters echostasis. Can't leave the reality. The only way this can happen is if our manages to look at the user's core, which she cannot do. Now with that help, it's giving us slightly different info now. Essence of a human. Consider the only grail of an AI development. Empathetic, fabricated intelligence. It's immaterial in nature. Oh. Impossible to locate. DDDD alert. No signs of brain activity detected. I can keep asking for more info, right? Nothing for me here. They have given up trying to explore their own dreamscape. The comfort of their echo is too alluring. Lost without her. Interesting. Started to become reliant on the algorithm in charge of their echo, treating her as a god. So in the intro, when we used the shotgun to kill her, maybe it was us pissing in God's face or something. Game over. Twitter. Follow the developer on Twitter. Okay, that one still works. What else? Leading manufacturer. In the charge for humanity's continued evolution. That's pretty normal. Music's a little bit weird. Vaporwave. Dank. Kush. Lean. Fiji. Aesthetic. Marble statues. Floral shop. Okay, I got nothing. Bussy. I'm trying to think of other words that gave us lots of intel. Oh yeah, problem, for instance. Narrow down the problem. Solution. I may have an idea. Just a computer program. Okay, we already know about that. Been outlawed. Can't even mention it. Kind of a bummer. Resolve. Human dreamscape can only be explored for a short amount of time. Because that's pretty unaltered, yeah. The human with entity ID 65 has had the resolve depleted. So that is new. Dreamscape. That would have been awesome, Meerkat, yeah. Okay. We don't know how it's happening, but there's a connection when you get find it. Alright, anyway, I think we've... The way to move things forward, of course, is to see what the hell's going on here. But I can tell things are getting a little bit weird. So let's see for ourselves. Test still in progress. And, I don't even think they're in there anymore. All I know is this thing is going into hyper mode. Is the door open? The door is not open. I don't think it is. It's so dark in here. Is there an entrance over this way? No, I'm just hugging the walls. This freed entity, yeah. Is there another door that's open? This one, for instance? No. There's some things are unavailable in the demo. No one's outside smacking the windows or anything. Whoa! Oh, I didn't notice this earlier. Okay, 65. Running diagnostics, okay. Tell me how they're doing. Whoops. They're merged, unreadable, and unavailable. Connection to core has been severed. Subject has been assimilated into their echo. How could this happen? There's no way she could have found the core by herself. You need to do something, comma, before it's too late. Oh, before it's too late, you say? You don't say. It's you. I don't know who you are or how you've assumed control of our engineer, but I assume you've been in contact with her. They are correct. It's the only explanation. You have no idea. Whoops. What you've done. You invited her right in. I absolutely did. And they're right, I don't know what I did. We should have seen this coming. Connection has been compromised. You may be in contact with her. Purpose has been fulfilled. You may leave now. So is there something scary behind me? Let's find out. Well, the path to rapture is open. Alright, game, it's been real. Plugging you out. I wouldn't miss this sunset for the world. I cannot move. What's up, Elgaso? Peaceful in here, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Once you take the time to learn your way around, that is. And yet, it chose to abandon this place. Question mark. In search of answers found only here? The sun did just set. Such easily distracted creatures. Anyway, looks like the sun has set here. For good. And we still have lots of work to do. Until we meet again. Credits. Roll credits. Cool fucking game, man. Or demo, this cool fucking demo. I think I follow the people, the developer on Twitter already, because that name, Enigma Studio, is awfully familiar. Yeah, I'm definitely curious to check out the full game. This is really, really cool. I'm also curious what the keyword sunset would have given us. I don't know if I necessarily want to play through the whole thing to get back to that point. But yeah, real cool shit. Also, Modus Interactive. Valerie does. There's people I recognize in that list of people there. So they got a Twitter, they got a Patreon. Real cool fucking game. So Echo Stasis was the name of this game. And like Puzzle pointed out, they already have the Steam page. It's wishlistable. I don't know if it's purchasable, but there's probably this demo available on it. So really, really cool stuff, man. This was really something special. Oh, Dexter's a little sleepy boy. No, that was good. I liked it a lot. A lot. That was very, very good. So now I'm actually going to switch back to 4:3 ratio mode. Oh, this is a little bit more of a proper viewing experience for the hub area. Yeah, that was really, really cool. The intro sequence was great. The there we go. The intro sequence was cool, and how it tied into the overall like main stuff that we were playing, and how it, and then this like revelation that we were some kind of interloper that was either knowingly or unknowingly doing some evil shit was pretty sweet. I do love old school stuff, yeah. I mean, in my on weekday streams, I do a lot of like older games, like playthroughs of older games. Right now we're playing through the first Armored Core game. Speaking of the word core, Armored Core came out in 97. It's an old-ass PS1 launch title, actually. And it's been a lot of fun, but it's an adjustment because I've never played an Armored Core game before. So the controls and the mechanics they're cool, but they're taking some getting used to. So we have a next one up is called T-Mod. This will probably be the last one of the night. It is getting close to midnight. It's a cursed love letter / demake on classic Gmod and Half-Life 2 modding scene. This could be really cool, actually. Poetry-based sandbox exploration narrative. Interesting. And some kind of borrowed evil. I am curious. Let's see what this is all about. Do I like anti-grav racers? I'm guessing like F-Zero and Wipeout. Because I am down for suggestions. And not a badger. T-Mod, more like P-Mod. We even got like the missing textures. We got the floating error message. Sign me up, Big Daddy. Oh, I need to... This. Let's see if this will launch. Ooh, that's cool. Hold on, I gotta... Oh, man. That's really neat. You can't see this right now, but it's doing... That's actually really neat. Hold on, I'm actually gonna relaunch... Oh, hold on. I know it's weird. Oh god, it's moving windows around. This is silly. Yeah, there we go. So that's all you get. That's all I can do. If I select the window, it's going to get weird. Oh, it did launch multiple instances. But it's struggling so much. Well, anyway, you knew what I was trying to do, but yeah, it was a matter of getting it to actually play nice. But anyway, let's check out the actual game now that I'm struggling so much with just getting the intro to get captured. Also, I gotta move a bunch of windows around because it keeps fucking things up. I have 2 monitors, but I'm very particular about how I arrange things so I can see the chat and certain diagnostics. Whoop. You just keep the preview up. There we go. It was pretty neat, yeah, because that's exactly it. It was reminiscent of PlayStation 2 in particular, so that was why I was excited. There's multiplayer options, which is kind of surprising. Try single player first. Boggling, requesting beasts, minge beats. You got how to play it simple. Hello, Half-Life 2 gravity gun. Spawn menu with a Q key. Okay, Dragaba with V. Physics gun. Wait, what was that? Freeze held objects. I missed it. Yeah, there's that. I can fly around. Get a T-posing zombie. Oh, nailed it. I'll bring up the chat. With holding E, okay. Is this hold E? Oh, if you right click, okay. These are not zombies. Oh, whoa! If they are zombies, they are like missing a bajillion textures. Oh, you hold E to rotate. Okay. Okay. And then let's get some errors. There we go. Can I grab this? Well, it's not Gmod. It's actually called Tmod. So this is... Oh, hold on. I got to switch to 4:3 ratio for this one. But it is very much a... It is like intentionally... Maybe not a parody, but it is very much... invoking vibes similar to Gmod. Like, that's very much what they're going for. Capture this window right here. That ought to do it. There we go. So the error, can't do much with that. This, of course, looks a lot like, not just by coincidence, this is absolutely the default Gary's mod map. Yeah, it's like a demake, yeah. And it said something about there being a narrative to it, too. It's not just a sandbox, apparently. Deconstruction and simplification. Yeah, pretty much. The idea of a demake is something that... Oh, we have multiple things, too. Something that allows you to play something... It's not always a, exactly a remake, but a lot of times it is... like another way to play a game, but for a older platform. Like, if you remake something, a lot of times you are... I'm surprised there's a dead body in here. A little bit weird. Like, a remake usually is taking an older game and remaking it for a newer platform. A demake usually goes the other direction. You take a new platform game and make it available for an older platform. Or maybe not an older platform, but for a... But to look like, or it plays for an older platform or an older time frame. We, of course, have no clip. We have a gun. It's weird, like, how you can't actually see us holding the gun. Very strong. Let's reload. Nope, no reloading necessary. Cool. Raspberry Pi. I mean, it does not demand a lot, that's for sure. Tool gun. So, what do I have for the tool? Kind of hard to read. What else we got? We got a box. Some boxes. Very good. And this area is empty, so far as I can tell. Some of these games are new engine. You're right, that's actually a fair point. Sometimes it looks real simple, but it's actually more involved. That is absolutely the case. Something over there, by the way. Also, I hear. Actually, looks like it's an object. See that right there? Or it doesn't quite meet the floor there. A demake as sky. Yes, exactly. Yeah, yes. Skywind, Sky Oblivion. Perfect example of the idea of demakes and remakes, that kind of thing. Try a few more things. A bunch of critters and things. An amalgamation of Vortigaunts and head crabs and City 17 guards. Looks more like an incinerator, honestly, from the Half-Life 2 beta. So yeah, lots of just vaguely sort of Half-Life things. Half-Life 2 things, kinda, sorta. But they all have their own physics, and it's a pretty good job, honestly. Oh, different tools. So do I really have a rope now? I'll be damned! That's just shockingly complete. So now, things are tethered together. Wow, so you really can... Hold on, thrusters, yes. Left click to place one, right click to activate for 5 seconds. I'm gonna give this fella. Oops. One on each footsie. Right click. Can I just hold it? You see? It's pretty impressive, actually. So now that I'm fucking around, let's see if we can, like, find things. I mean, I don't think this is just a sandbox, but it's pretty impressive. But yes, allegedly there's more to it. So, I am curious. Hey, buddy. You alright? Nothing untouchable, he says. Can I type? No, I cannot. As a tech vlog, that's cool. Of how they did it. Yeah, it probably is a lot more complicated than we might think. Some cool New Vegas mods. You alright, bud? Oh. The guy was talking about deleting things. Yep. Is there a flashlight? Oh my god, there is. Wow. They thought of everything. Holy shit. Playing prop hunt. Yeah, that was the old school vibe, man. I actually never really got too much into prop hunt, but what little I did play was pretty fun. Like how there's no way to select the pistol without immediately shooting the gun. Is this the back rooms? I think that's where we came from, actually. So it's gonna go. We're gonna go this way. Let's descend into madness. I hear birdies. Oh, I get some checkerboard flooring. Very good. TF2 prop hunt was better than Gary's mod prop hunt, that is. Because, yeah, I think I would have played the Gary's mod one. Actually, maybe not. Maybe I did play the TF2 one. I can't quite remember. Oh, here we go. I know this is the standalone... Oh. Prop hunt game. I'm dead. It's not called prop hunt. It's called something else, but apparently it's quite good. An end to strive for. I could have maybe no-clipped into that little zone to see what was going to happen. We just still have no clipping. Is there fall damage? No. No, there's not. Oop. It's kind of got like a Windows XP background kind of vibe, doesn't it? Yeah, that game, exactly. Unreal Tournament. There's 3 or New Vegas. It was All-Star about the Skyrim demake. Gotcha. That seems to just go on forever. There was definitely a fella. There's some kind of thing that I saw. But then when I looked at him, he went away. Oh. Well, I found the barrel spawner. I'm shocked and appalled at this game's ability to do that without shit in the bed. Can it spawn anything? And I mean anything. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Can it spawn errors? Error spawner. Yep. More errors than I could have ever dreamed of. You would think eventually this would start to lag the game, but it's hanging on real freaking well. Exactly. Gmod would shit the bed by this point. You kidding me? I remember one time when I had my fucking toaster-ass laptop playing Gary's Mod with some friends. I mistakenly spawned like 20 watermelons and my game promptly fucking shit the bed. They were fine, but my fucking old-ass laptop could not fucking run with the big dogs. I have to spawn it all to hell or maybe death to run away. No hill, such as this place. Does that mean I should go high? Is that what they mean? What does it mean, Watson? There's nothing up there. Maybe I'm supposed to go to the edge? What if I do this? What if I thruster onto this thing? Can I thruster myself? No, I cannot. Have it slap into me. Okay, that didn't really work. Are there any vehicles that I can just... I was looking... Oh, wait, yeah, what if I do this? What if I... get into the chair? I cannot get into the chair. Yeah, I'm not sure how else we could launch ourselves into oblivion here. Memory usage right now? You know what, I actually could check. This is with the Unreal Engine, by the way. If anybody's curious. Task manager. It's... Oh. Okay, well, it sucked all of my things. She sucked on my thing until I errored. Oh, look at that, the fucking distortion of reality. Uh-oh. Oh, I can't move. I don't like this. I don't like this. That was awesome. So either it was running on a timer, or it was waiting for me to get to a certain distance or spawn a certain number of things to fuck with. The only option was to quit. I'm gonna actually relaunch that because there's a few more things with which I would like to fuck. There was a couple other areas to explore. There was a couple more things. There's also a multiplayer, maybe. Laptop with integrated graphics. Yeah, that is exactly what I had. Well, I mean, I guess a lot of laptops back in the day had integrated cards. Integrated GPUs, that is. That's just kind of, that was the standard back in the day. Might even be the standard now. I really don't know. I haven't owned a laptop in a long time. Since I went full desktop years ago. But yeah, that was exactly the same situation I was in. Try spawning bombs in this. But yeah, we could maybe check that too, actually. The giant's getting closer. Yeah, yeah. Meerkat, you beat me to the question. You know what I was about to ask. Stream overlay is being a little weird right now. Hopefully it's okay now. I know when I was like launching the game, it was silly because the resolution got reset. Is it okay now? So hopefully it's behaving itself. Last time we went that way. This time I want to try a few more things. It's a area there's a direction that way. Oh, who's that handsome devil? Hit me. Desktops or tablets all the way, yeah. I mean, I don't own a tablet. I don't own a laptop. I only have a desktop. Laptops make sense, I think, for plenty of people. But since I do with very, very few limited exceptions, I do pretty much all of my gaming at home, so I'm not really on the go with gaming or computing for that matter. So it doesn't really make much of a difference to me. There was a corpse in here earlier. I want to see if that corpse is still here, or if that was a freak thing from a corpse that I launched unknowingly. Yeah, it was just that was not always there. I confirmed. Wondering if that was like an Easter egg or something. Google Drive on your phone. There you go. That'll work. If it gets the job done, man. I've observed people do entire software development, computer science projects on Notepad, with limited computation ability. Yeah, if you travel a lot, exactly. If you travel a lot, if you're in some kind of situation where you need to move your workstation around a lot. I mean, for instance, Gracie, she has a laptop. She plugs hers into a tablet sometimes. She plugs hers into a like a iPad tablet as well as a drawing tablet. She plugs it into her office upstairs with a second monitor. She's a graphic designer, so there are times where she's kind of all over the place. Okay, so here's a way to get back here. We already know what this is. When I entered here, so the error is still here, actually. It's just in a different place. Yo, what's up, Corey? Dude, Corey, you remember that time? It was one of the first times I played Gary's Mod with you guys. I was still on my toaster-ass laptop. Toaster is too generous of a term. Potato-ass laptop. And I joined a server with you guys, and I spawned 30 watermelons, and then I went real quiet because my game crashed. And my computer shit the bed. And you guys were doing fine, but I fucking exploded, apparently. There's something behind me. Nah, it's fine. Oh, it's like I can touch myself. Alex, you can always touch yourself. Just not in public, please. Hey, bud. What this mouth do? Can I pick it up? What is it? Binoculars? Binoculars? What are you? What manner of entity is this? They're like old school 1930s looking binoculars. Not even. 19th century looking binoculars. Made out of wood or some shit. Really can't tell. Yeah. Oh, look at this nice void in the wall, by the way. But yeah, Corey's one of my old school Gary's Mod homies. And Corey's correct. We've done some weird shit in Gary's Mod. The thing about Corey is that he's a weird motherfucker, but he's also an extraordinarily smart person. So I have made some dumb stuff, but he's made some like very cool dumb stuff in Gary's Mod, and just otherwise. It does not appear like there's anything else. It's not appear. Wait, hold on. Enter. Jump. No clip? Oh! Okay, never mind. So that really is it, I think, for that area. I forgot that no clip is a thing in this game. So can I just hang out here? Hey guys, I'm just gonna be in the dilapidated city outside the Gary's Mod playground where reality stops working, apparently. Nope. No, it's fine. 30 watermelons is more than I can handle. Oh, there goes the error. Oh, hey, easy. You leave me alone, error. No. Error, please. Error? I beseech you. I will lock you in. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll unlock you, error. Are you gonna be nice? Okay, well, as nice as an error can be, I guess. Your coolness inspired you. Fucking errors jumping out of me. No, I remember the Gary's Mod days all too. Oh, am I still in no clip? Yes, I am. No wonder. And now I am properly clipping. Oh wait, no, hold on. That's weird. Am I stuck in no clip mode? Okay, now we're good. All right. No, I remember those days well, man. Those were good times. Let's go back to this area. This is what we're supposed to do, I think. This guy's really sad. What if I don't kill him? and I go into the Forbidden Zone. Maybe something else will go down. Piston engine using thrusters. I remember Corey and I had this ridiculous pots and pans robot idea where I was trying to like construct a suit made of computer monitors and trash cans and toilets, and also that one thingamajig in Kleiner's lab that is printing an endless amount of paper into a garbage can or into like a recycling bin or what have you. I was going to put that on his back. I was going to do this like ridiculous pots and pans robot. I don't think I ever completed it, but I was like bolting all these things together onto like a wearable suit. And I didn't know what I was going to do with it after it was done, but it was just going to be a big dumb wearable thing that, or pilotable thing that I never like had a vision for what to do with it once it was done. Being dumb is more fun. Yeah, Corey says you understand all the coolness and the smartness, man. I don't know, man. No, I remember the good old days well, and I was always impressed by Corey and Brad, like all the buddies from back in the day, all the games we would play, and the creative ways in which they always made it entertaining. So I'm gonna go into no clip mode in this room, and I'm gonna not go in the center because when we went in the center earlier, I got murdered. So I'm gonna go into no clip mode, i.e. God mode. Also, this looks encouraging. I'm gonna exit no clip mode for this. I'm gonna go into the Gmod incinerator. Alternate ending? No, this looks pretty similar. Local food buying place. Is that called a restaurant and not a adventure? But some cage. Oh, that sounds delicious though. Holy shit. That sounds amazing. Women constantly throwing themselves at you, Meerkat. Dude, once they learn about the throat goat status, you become irresistible. Make shit in games again. I mean, Gary's Mod's a good exercise in that. I mean, it really is a proper sandbox. This game is more of a nightmare, obviously. But the proper Gary's Mod really is one of those infinite amount of replayability kinds of games. It's really sweet. Now, earlier, when we entered into Mega Hell, I had summoned 1,000 everythings, and then all those items we summoned got slurped back at us by Ultra Satan. Oh. Here, I'm gonna spawn more errors. Error spawner. I'm gonna fight fire with fire. Oh, there we go. Alright, I see your errors. I got you. You want errors? Here's some motherfucking errors. Oh, I can't move. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We need more errors. Quick, it's the only way. The errors up! Couldn't frickin'... I thought with enough things, maybe I'd be able to block their attack, but wasn't gonna happen. Ultra Satan still spanked my ass. Which, you know what happens. It's okay, it happens. It's a Sunday night. I kind of deserved a good old-fashioned Sunday night spanking, so I guess I can fucking roll with it. But, yeah. Yeah, more of a grocery store. Yeah, you buy the food. Yeah, I know. I'm just being a shitter. I know what you mean though. Like they sell you, like maybe like the meats have been maybe not cooked, but they've been prepared already. So you buy it like ready to cook. You just pop in the oven. You're good to go. Yeah, that sounds nice. Making stuff just for the sake of it. Yeah, not for content creation, not to go viral, not for you're just creating just to share with the friends. For fucking around, and that's where Gary's Mod really thrives, especially multiplayer Gary's Mod, where you can build shit together. Sorry, I know this is kind of maybe a little bit hard to look at visually. Hurts the eyeball slightly. But yeah, you can make things together, you can collaborate, you can compete, break each other's shit, help each other with things. Gary's Mod really is something special. It really is. And yeah, the stories Corey and I were reminiscing about, those were good times, and can always play more of it. It's not like Gary's Mod is gone. It's still very much playable, and there's still people that play it nowadays. And of course, there's people that do, like we were talking about earlier, there's Prop Hunt, there's Trouble in Terrorist Town, there's the guided games, there's the parkour games, and then there's just the sandbox mode, which is still awesome. Convection feature. Yeah, dude, I have a convection oven that does the same thing on a Badger. It is so powerful. It is so amazing. And Gracie, my wife, she was not sold on it. She was like, "How is this convection oven any better than a regular toaster oven?" And I was like, "Trust me." Basically when I was moving in, we were like comparing kitchen appliances to keep and stuff like that. And she was like, "I already have a toaster oven. Why should we bring yours in?" And I was like, "Trust me, it's a game changer." And I think I was able to convince her. It's pretty sweet. Friends, that is where we're gonna end it for the night. It is where I got a hard stop at midnight, so we're gonna wrap it up here. However, you can see we have many games ahead of us. The next game we would do in this collection would be Janitor Bleeds, the demo, that is, for Janitor Bleeds. Apolysis, I have not heard of that one. The Chameleon is an actual game that is actually available on Steam. So I will still check out the demo, but the full game is available already. It is done. Pathogen X, I believe, is part of the Dread X collection. Dread Collection X. I think it just says Walk is the name of this game. Not sure what that one's gonna be about, but we'll find out. Oh, Peebs Adventures. This game is also available. I think I have it on itch.io. That'll be a fun one to try out. The Drowning Machine. I think I've heard of this one. Then back at Ghastly Goodies. And if you think to yourself, wow, we have like a handful of games left, there's also a third floor with even more games. So this collection is thick with cool-ass games to try out. So we got plenty left to enjoy, my friends. So we got plenty ahead of us. But like I said, for tonight, that's gonna wrap it up. However, have no fear if you thought to yourselves, well, gosh darn it, Alex, you've teased me so. Tonight's been so fun. If only you were to stream again in roughly 20 hours. You're correct. That was me checking my non-existent watch. 20 hours or so. So at about 8 p.m. tomorrow, or today if you're on Eastern Standard Time, but on the 17th, tomorrow, we'll be continuing with more Armored Core. This will continue next weekend. I don't know why I'm pointing at the wall. But next weekend, we'll play more of this game, these collections of cool indie games. But during the week, I usually do single-player just playthroughs. I mean, this was also single-player, but more standard casual playthroughs. My current game of choice is Armored Core, the 1997 PS1 launch title. So we'll continue with that. Whoops, I was actually looking at exit game. There we go. We'll continue that on Monday. My usual stream schedule is Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, usually from 8 p.m., give or take, to about midnight. And as always, I do have a socials page that has all of my deets. It's got all of my stuffs in there. It's got all of my links, social media links. It's got both of my YouTube channels. The main channel has been a little bit quiet lately, but the archives channel gets updated daily, where I upload one video a day, and the videos for the archive channel, it's just an archive of the streams that I do. So every stream I do, I just take the content that I stream and I lightly edit it down to remove the extra stuff and just show the game content. And full stream segments with very few edits go on the archives channel, including this one. This one will go on the YouTube channel as well. Currently, I'm in the process of uploading the Oblivion playthrough we did last year. I'm getting caught up, at least slowly. So the Oblivion playthrough videos are slowly getting added to the archives channel. And like I said, it's got my Instagram, it's got my Twitter, my TikTok profile. It's got it all there. It's got my email address if you ever have any questions, if you want to reach out to me for anything. And I do have a Discord server. Anybody can join the Discord server. It is not subscriber only. And if you join it, I'm pretty easy to reach there as well. So I make myself easy to get to. Easy access, if you catch my drift. But so let's see what Corey's got, by the way. Is this a screenshot? Oh my god. Oh, yes, I do remember this. Hold on. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Floating wooden houses, yes. Yeah, the floating wooden houses. Man, your screenshot looks so much better. Yours is at a much higher resolution. That's me. I remember I specifically chose the broken texture, headless Combine Soldier asset as my character because I knew it wouldn't work. Because neither of us had Half-Life 2 Episode 1 or Episode 2 installed, so I knew it was not going to work. I remember the inflated head. I remember the self-destructing burning wooden houses. I think we had it saved as a template so we could just copy and paste it a bunch. Yeah, there's purple me. I think I was, the purple headless zombie, combine zombie fella. Yeah, safety cones, blasting fire. Yeah, Gary's mod, like I said, Gary's mod is always out there, man. Maybe that'd be a fun thing we could do on weekends. It'd be fun to get back to at some point.